Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we are finally playing with the Scooby Doo times Glamlite Halloween palette. I have had this probably a week now, but I've had other things come in to the mail, and so I wanted to put those first, but I'm finally getting around to it. I'm so thrilled about it. I absolutely love the Glamlite Scooby Doo 25 palette. So if formula is the same in these smaller palettes, the Halloween collection, I'm gonna be so thrilled because Scooby Doo is like top notch for me, my favorite cartoon ever. So if you're interested in seeing the looks that I come up with the two Scooby Doo Halloween collection by Glamlite, stay tuned and keep watching. Okay guys, we are back. So we are playing with the Scooby Doo times Halloween Glamlite palettes. I'm super excited about this palette. Packaging, like I'm a sucker for a good package. And then like nostalgic things like collabs with like Scooby Doo, Snow White. Like I'm just a sucker for it. So here's our green palette. This is the Retro Raggy 10 shade Glamlite palette. It looks like this. So yummy, so delicious. Blues, greens, like, oh my god, I'm so excited. I wish that they would have came up with shade names. Like, I've seen a couple other videos where people was like, names would have made this over the top, like icing on the cake. And I do think that names would have made it even better. But maybe for like, oh, what do you call it? Licensings and stuff like that, they couldn't put names. I don't know. This is called Creeps and Crawls. So this is our purple palette. This is what the outer carton looks like, and it's 10 shades as well. And this is what this one looks like. Oh my god, it's so pretty. I'm so excited. Like, I have been wanting to play with these. They've been in my little collection, just in their box, waiting their turn. But I picked up the 25 pan palette when I picked these up, and so I was like, let me play with them because it screams a little bit more summery vibes. It was something that was new. I did pick it up before it's still available. It was supposed to end like May 31st, but as of this morning when I posted my bingo palette, it was still available. So I don't know, maybe they're just waiting for it to sell out. I washed all of my makeup brushes yesterday, so they're all ready for us. So I'm gonna jump off here. I'm gonna prime my eyes with the Nude Shadow Primer. This is by Muse Professional. I like the way that it held up with my eyes yesterday, so that's what I'm gonna do. And I think I'm gonna do the green palette here, the purple palette here, because I wanna use both and see what we create. Okay, so I applied that. I think the reason I like this so much is I'm so used to putting on a concealer down as my eyeshadow primer. I've just always used my Younique concealer. This has skincare infused in it. It's got caffeine peptides in it. I really like it. And so I've always used that like here and here. But I'm trying something new and I like it so far. So this is our purple palette. The purple palette is called Creeps and Crawls. I'm going to take the sticker off the mirror. And what's super cool, I'm going to try to cover the mirror so I don't blind you guys. But what's super cool is it has like the witch on it from Scooby Doo. And this is like the classic Scooby Doo that I grew up, I feel like I grew up watching, because I grew up watching like what I would call like the 70s maybe. I was in the 90s, so I'm a 90s baby. But, Teresa is Dead said that the cartoons were different than what she was used to. But I don't know. I feel like these are the 70s cartoons. Like, they look like what I grew up watching. I don't know. Tell me if I'm wrong. Leave a comment and tell me if this is like a newer Scooby. I know it's not the newest Scooby Doo, but if it is a newer Scooby Doo. So we're going to do green palette on one eye, purple on the other, because I want to play with them both. And then I may try to just, like feature them again, separate, like by themselves, palettes, if that makes sense. But I'm going to start with the purple because this is just like screaming my name so bad. So purples and the blues are so pretty. This is like a navy. I'm going to swatch a couple for you of these dark shades. So we have a dark purple, we have a navy, and then like this is their, oh my goodness, like their pigments are just out of this world. So good. I love them. Like the new palette that they come out with, I absolutely love it so much. I had so much fun playing palette bingo with it yesterday. Like the look I came up with screamed, like totally screamed Scooby Doo. So I'm going to jump right into our purple palette, and I'm going to go in with a Morphe 330. It's just kind of like a fluffy brush. I'm going to start with this lightest shade, our lightest purple, which is like a lavender purple, and kind of go from there. Windshield wiper motions. I feel like you could do so many looks with this palette, because you could stick to this quad, like this blue quad right here, and just do like a blue look. You could stick to this purple quad right here and do purples. Such a good color story. I'm glad that they had it. I had never even heard about Glamlite for real until I got back into makeup probably a month ago. Like, I've been doing makeup and stuff, and I've done live get ready with me's over on Facebook and things, but really like venturing out and getting back into makeup like I used to love was about a month ago. And I got really active over on Instagram, and I started seeing like Glamlite. I'd first seen it on a TikTok with the new palette that they just came out with. Like I said, I'm kicking myself in the butt for not getting the whole collection when I first seen it. I should have. But that's okay. This is so pretty, and it blended perfectly. Blended perfectly. Okay, and then I'm going to go in with a Morphe Jaclyn Hill JH37. And I kind of want to dip in to the next shade over. It's not the darkest shade, but it's still a dark purple, and kind of run it, just build a little bit of depth through our crease. I think I might stick to the purples today, strictly purples. And then when we come back for like this individual palette, we could do maybe blues on one eye and purples on the other, or mix and match, whatever we're feeling that day, which will probably be tomorrow. Okay, same brush. I'm going to dip into the darkest shade now, which is number 10, and it's still a purple undertone. And I'm going to add it to this outer part just to add some depth. Like, do you see how pigmented that is? I love their shadows so much. They're so good. If you guys can hear the TV, you know I have kids. They're dancing, I think. 90% of the time that's what they're doing when I'm doing this. Like, they're just outside the door here. They're not like downstairs or anything like that. They're outside the door. And my oldest can open the door, so he can come in if it's something important, you know. But they do dance parties 90% of the time while I'm in here, which I'm okay with. Absolutely okay with. I'm just taking that same brush that I had originally put this on and just kind of buffing that and diffusing it. Dipping in with our lightest purple, our lightest matte, and kind of diffusing it a little bit. I do not have complexion on today because Glamlite, their shimmers sometimes have fallout. I have learned that through the 25 pan palette. And if this is, so far it seems like it's the same formula, so I would say that it's the same. That my shimmers are gonna have some fallout. I'm liking this. Liking this a lot. I am wearing my Halloween shirt. You guys can't really see it. It's the T-Rex Halloween shirt that we had done for my son's, I think, his 4th birthday. Because he is obsessed with dinosaurs. And he says he wants to be a paleontologist when he grows up. And he's just the cutest little thing. Okay. What do I want to do now? I think I'm going to go ahead and jump to our green palette, do our mattes, and then jump off and do the NYX primer, because I'm going to have to find that again. And yeah, because I don't know where it's at. And then we'll do like our shimmers and stuff. So jumping in over here to our green palette. So we're going to do some blues and greens today on this side. We are going to jump in with a Younique. This is a fluffy crease brush. And I think that I want to jump in to number 9, which is this like Tilly color. So pretty. And I want to pop it right in the outer corner of our eye. This is pretty. Pretty, pretty. Friday, so when I post this at 1 p.m. EST, which is what I am, I'm an EST, Cosmic Brushes is launching their, what's it called? Delight or Delicious? Delight. I think it's Delight. Oh man, now I'm like drawing a blank on it. But they have Muse Serenity and their newest one, Delight. Now, I feel like it's Delicious. I feel like it's Delicious. I don't know. I'm going to put it in the screen for you guys. But at 1 p.m. EST, they're launching that one. It's a brand new palette. And I'm jumping all over that. I've got my alarm set for 12:50. I've got a reminder on Instagram. I've signed up for their email. Like, I'm hoping, fingers crossed, because I've seen that the last launch, I guess, with the Muse palette, that the website shut down. And so I'm like, oh no. So I'm going to hopefully hop on and get all 3. I want Muse, Serenity, and the newest one. I'm going in with number 7, which is this kind of blue. It's kind of like a royal blue almost. And I'm going to use it to kind of diffuse up in here just a little. But if I actually get to check out with it, that's 3 palettes that'll be coming sometime that we'll play with. I'm super excited because they say quality is amazing and it's a more affordable brand for you guys. I don't really do drugstore makeup. Like I said, most of my complexion stuff comes from Younique. And then palette wise, I don't have anything against drugstore. Let me, like, disclaimer, I don't have anything against drugstore. But with me being a mom, you know, when I order stuff, I want to order things that I know I'm going to use and love. I'll know that quality is good. So I don't want to, like, pick up something that, even though it's like $10 at Walmart or Target or Walgreens, CVS, whatever, and the quality not be there. You know what I'm saying? So that's what you probably, I mean, it would have to be like a really good palette for me to actually pick it up. I'm going to go in with our green in this shade. And I'm going to pop him in the inner crease, working him up. This is a Trace Luque B121. This is really pretty. Like, I like this a lot. The purple's really pretty too. My mom loves purple. That's her favorite color. I think P. Louise is coming out with a purple palette in July. I think it's the brand P. Louise. I've seen it floating around on Instagram. I'm going to try to get that palette for her because she's been wanting like a full purple palette for a hot moment now. And Jeffree Star has one, but I don't know if she would particularly like that one. And this one that's coming out has so many purples that I think she would like it a little bit better. Okay. I think we are ready for shimmers on both sides. So I'm going to jump off, find our glitter glue, and then we'll do our shimmers. Okay. Found the NYX glitter glue. And I'm going to go in. This is a Odin's Eye brush. And I'm going to add just a pinch to it. And we're going to do this purple side. And you just want to apply the glitter glue anywhere that you're going to put down shimmers because it helps them stick better. Okay, so for shimmers, for sure, I want to start with our dark shade right here. I think I'm going to use all 3 of the purples. I'm going to kind of like do dark to light. So I'm going to go in with our darkest shade, popping it on my brush. And I'm going to keep it in this outer part of our eye. And then flipping it over, I'm going to go in with our second darkest shade. And I'm going to add it to this inner part. And then the lightest will be like our inner corner highlight. All I'm doing right now is kind of shaping it out into our crease. And then I'm going to go in with our fluffy brush with the purple. And I'm going to go in with the lightest shade and kind of start buffing that and diffusing it. Making sure that it's all blended. You know, once this is on the eye, you really can't tell a difference between those 2 shades. Like, I don't see a whole lot of a difference. Dipping back in with our darkest shade. And just kind of popping her back. Just making sure she's blended in with the shimmers so we don't have any harsh lines. And then to finish up this look, I'm going to go in with another Odin's Eye little pencil brush and dip straight into that lightest shade to be our inner corner highlight. That's kind of cute. I like that. Like, it's smoky purples. I really like it. So let's do this, then we'll clean up, do complexion, and do bottom lashes. Or bottom, what is this? Bottom line. Lash line. There we go. Bottom lash line. Woo! I was like drawing a blank. So I'm going to go in with another flat brush. This one is from Younique. Same thing, adding just a little bit and applying it where I want the glitter to go, or the shimmers to go. I actually think these are duochromes. I'm going to have to look at that. Pressed pigments and eyeshadows. So they're pressed pigments. Okay, so for this, I for sure know that I'm going to do, because this is all, not really dark, I want to do the greens. So I'm thinking, and the blue. This one I think is going to be too dark for what I'm going for. Ooh, that's like an emerald. I'm going to have to remember that. Emerald is one of my favoriteest colors of all times. So I think I want to do, trying to look between our blues, but they even look like they might be too dark. Oh, they're purples. They're purples. Okay. I'm thinking, really, guys, that I'm just going to do our greens, because I'm not going to do the emerald, but I think I'm going to stick to these two greens because the emerald's almost too dark for what I want to do. So I'm just going to stick with the greens. The purple doesn't really go with my vibe. So I think I'm going to pop this one all over the lid, and I'm just kind of doing like a packing motion rather than a swoosh motion to really lay it down. And then going in with that lightest green, same brush, but I kind of want to carve out our crease with it. And then that's going to be our inner highlight as well. I wish they would have done, instead of doing purple, because they already have a whole purple palette, that instead of those shimmers being purple, that they would have been blue. Like maybe a teal color to tie it in. That kind of is disappointing. Okay. Going back in with that teal shade on our fluffy brush and just making sure that it blends in nicely with our shimmer, and then going in with the, like, it's almost like a cobalt blue, and just kind of make sure everything's blended together nicely. Just, it's a process. It's blending and adding and blending and adding, but shadows are my absolute favoriteest, I almost went in here, favoriteest thing in the world to do. Beautiful. Okay, I'm loving this. Okay, so I'm going to jump off. I'm going to kind of clean this up and then do complexion, and then we'll come back and we'll do our lash line and finish this look up. Okay, so here's complexion, and I did do my eyebrows today. I was kind of like filling it. So I'm going to go in with, we're going to do the bottom lashes. I'm going to go in with, I don't want to go in with. I'm thinking this. So So this is an Odin's Eye pencil brush. And I want to go in with our darkest shade on it. Tap off the excess. And then just kind of line. My under eye. Softly kind of blending it as I'm doing that. And connecting it to our outer V. And then I want to dip in, just kind of turning the brush over into our lightest shimmer shade. And let that be like our inner highlight moment. I really like how this turned out. It's kind of dark and grungy and smoky, and it's just all the things. So I'm going to go in with our purple brush, dip back in with the lightest shade because I feel like I need to do a pinch more blending just in this inner part of my eye, kind of where those connect to the glitter. And then I'm actually going to bring that glitter in just a pinch more to kind of, I feel like I have a gap that I need to fill with the glitter. And I don't want it to look weird. I think that made it better, a little bit better. Okay, I think that's better. I think that's really better. And then go back in because I feel like maybe I went in a little too fast with the shimmer. Maybe the glitter glue wasn't dry or tacky right here. I don't know. It was like leaving a weird thing. But I think we fixed it. So now let's move on to over here. And I'm going to go in with our deluxe shader brush, or this is a liner shader brush, and we're doing green. So we're gonna pop back in. We're gonna go in with that like corally green, not corally, teal. We're in a tight line with it. Really line it up. And not smoke it out as much. I don't think I want to smoke this one out. I think I just want to line underneath. Like I'm still blending it, but I don't want it to be as far down as this one. Like I'm liking that. Like I think we should stop right there. And then we've already got our inner part. So I'm gonna jump off here. I'm gonna pop something in the waterline. And then I think I'm gonna apply lashes today. I haven't applied lashes in a hot minute, but I think both of these, like this grungy smoky eye and this fun little pop of color, like I think they both call for lashes. Okay guys, this is the finished look. Like we did a lash. Like I said, I've not done a lash in a hot minute, so don't judge. If it's not perfect, don't judge. But I like it. I feel like you can't really see the lash over here because this one's so smoky, and like this one's like I'm going out on the town, it's nighttime, like date night with hubby, and this one is kind of like, ooh, let's go to a beach party. Like I love them both so much. I really, really do. Like, I have had so much fun creating content for you guys and just playing in makeup again. It's just making my heart so, so happy. On the lips today, I did the ColourPop Snow White Love's First Kiss. This is a lip kit. I wish they had more lip kits because I love these. They have the Luxe gloss in it. So beautiful. It's got a lippy pencil in it, a cream Luxe lipstick. Like, this is the first lip products that I've tried from them, but the Luxe brand I like a lot, and I know that they just came out with more to the line of I'm like, my brain's going and I'm getting too far ahead. I know they just came out with more to the Luxe line, so I'm probably going to pick up some of those. But here's our blue. Love her so much. And then here's our purple. We love her so much. Like, I really like this. And I did, so the waterline on this side, this is the Italia Deluxe Black Ultra Fine black, just like a standard black eyeliner. This side is the Younique Deliberate Shadow stick. I like how it just kind of gives it a pop and keeps it fresh. On the lashes today is the Kamara Younique Beauty. This doesn't have a number, so I don't know, but that's just it's kind of like a natural wispy lash. That's what's on the lashes today. And complexion is all Younique. Blush is the Snow White I Wish blush. It's just a pink, beautiful blush. It does have like a sheen to it, which I like. And we're gonna set this. I don't normally set my face either. This is a setting spray by Beauty Creation. It's a watermelon setting spray. I don't really use setting sprays, so we'll see how I like it. We'll see if it kind of messes with my makeup throughout the day. But if these are still available and you like Scooby Doo and you like grungy and you like pops of color, then I would definitely recommend picking these up. If not, then I would just stick to the 25 pan one, because I do think that there's probably similar shades in that is in this, but this was released first, and then the 25 pan. I like both. Formula from Glamlite is like mwah, chef's kiss, top notch, love it. I don't ever have issues with blending. We did have fallout, but since yesterday and today I used the NYX glitter, the glitter primer, and I didn't have fallout. So love that. I'm trying to think of what else, guys. I think that's it. I did use just a little bit of mascara. This is a Younique Twisted mascara. It's kind of a drier formula, so I thought that that would work a little bit better with me trying to get my lashes to combine with the falsies. But I think that's everything. Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Like I said, if you're into Scooby Doo, pick these up. Like, it's more of a nostalgic thing than anything. Formula is top notch. I love. So one more shot. Purple eye, blue eye together. Love them. And I will see you guys next time. Bye, guys.